Good evening. How are we all? We've got Mrs. B. Hello. I'm live. He's live.
I couldn't get live.
She couldn't get live. There's always your back door entrance.
Now I know about it. I didn't know at the time.
I'm live. Woohoo!
But there has been a lot of people
Yeah.
saying that they've had problems tonight. A hell of a lot. So it must be a YouTube
glitch, but there's always a way around it. And I found the back door.
I guess
Darwin, I couldn't get anything. Oh dear.
I got the prediction right.
Well, you see, I was going to go live at 9 o'clock. But I got a message from Mark Place, and he says, is it just me? Because every time I try to go live, I'm getting an error message. So I went on his channel, and I says, no, I'm getting the same. And then I checked my channel, and mine was the same. And I went in somebody else's live stream, and there was about 4 or 5 people saying that they was having the same problem.
Yeah, but no, I got on straight away. It did say channel error or something.
Yes.
So what I did was, I'll tell you the secret. What I did was, on your notification bells, go to your last video that made a comment, click on that, then you'll see the video manager button. Click on that. That'll take you to your video manager page.
Live stream.
And then obviously on the left hand side, it'll say live stream. I got on that way. So
Yes.
I just want to try it till I'm live.
Not a lot of people know about
No,
that. I didn't know.
If they watch this, they will do that. Hey, Mr. Eagle VP, how you going on?
Sorry, I couldn't get on earlier, Keith, but I was just getting an error message on my page. Mark Place caught me on Hangouts, and he said that
Hey, that's your bar.
you know, I'd got any thing, and I says, well, Pixie's not here. I'm not technological minded. He says it's just coming up with an error message. So I checked his channel.
Hey, Nick.
I checked his channel, and it was coming up with the same error message. And then I went on my channel, and it was coming up with exactly the same message. And I come on the PC to see if I could go live, and it was still coming up with the same thing. But Pixie had the same thing when he got on tonight.
For the 8 viewers that's watching, the way I got around it is I went onto my notification bell, clicked on that, and went onto my last video that I had a comment on, clicked on that, then I got onto the where it says video manager underneath your video, clicked on that, and it took me straight to the video manager page and where the live streaming is on your left hand side, clicked on that, and job's a good one.
The rest is history.
The rest is history. And we are live.
But I didn't know that.
No.
Until he's just told me.
So now you know. Probably YouTube going.
I would say when Pixie sat down at his PC.
I'm only getting issues with subscribed channels. Oh.
When Pixie sat down at his PC, he was getting the exact same message, but he's just done what he said.
Boom! United. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Feels like a loss. We outplayed them. Hammered them.
When I turned it over, it were absolutely chucking it down.
Right.
Didn't one of them fall over and get injured or something?
Probably.
Yeah, they took him off and somebody else come back.
For United?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Stearman got injured and then Jake Wright come on. Oh, gutted. Never mind, eh? I've got the problem. Oh, dear.
I have as well.
And me.
So obviously it must be a YouTube glitch.
Yeah, YouTube glitch. Yes, watch the match on Sky. Yes. Come on, God. Oh, I can see that spanner just coming up in. We played well. We didn't deserve to draw tonight. We deserved to win. In my opinion, I thought we were the better side. But if you don't take your chances, you don't win games.
And there was adverse weather conditions as well.
Nah, that's nothing to do with it. It's not taking your chances.
Oh, Nick's got the leggy.
Oh, dear. So have I. I've got the sniffles. Well, the snow's nearly gone. Woohoo! Cheers.
Well, the thing is, Mucker was live. He was getting the same message, but he were already alive when he were getting the same message. but there were about 3 or 4 people in his live stream saying that they was having the same problem. So it's just not, you know, it's widespread.
I think it's throughout YouTube. Somebody pressed the wrong button and balls it all up. Never mind.
It's probably them in YouTube office wanting a night off.
Yeah, I think so. Get your act together.
And Nick says they lost 2-0.
Oh dear, who's that? Bristol, no, Rovers. Got you. Who's 1-1? Can't remember who you support. Swindon, that's it. She knows. She's got a better memory than Miss P. My mouse hasn't woke up yet. Still waiting. 8 viewers, 6 likes.
Yes, because it went down to the match in the car, as you know, so he hasn't been able to have any beer.
No. There's one.
Only Bovril.
Yeah, Bovril. Oh, and some of Nigel's Oxo.
Oh, did he bring some Oxo?
He always does. Very little flat. Swindon versus Crawley. Ooh, we beat Crawley.
I don't like Bovril and I don't like Oxo either. Ooh.
Our Callum was, what are you doing? I'm having some Nigel's Oxo. I said, if I wanted some, I said, yeah. He went, where's my drink? Well, you don't like hot drink.
Inbred and roundabout.
Huh? Inbred and roundabouts. Yeah. City. Rah, rah, rah. Bristol City. That one. She's nicking me beer.
I need to wet my whistle.
That was full.
You liar. I've only had a swig.
This is only had a swig.
Pardon me.
Burping there. What is
And
she like?
I only had a swig.
Mm.
No,
Well, yeah.
I don't like Oxo and I don't like Bovril.
Oh, you're having a Bovril at a cold, freezing football match. But very entertaining.
Soon,
And the atmosphere was actually quite good.
I'd sooner have a warm coffee.
Latte. But I bought the wrong ones when I went down to Asda, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I bought, what did I get? Cappuccinos. That was it. Cappuccinos. How did you get on the channel page again, Chris? Well, give me 20 quid and I'll tell you. Go to your little notification bell.
Well, basically, all the Chris did was went on, you know, the live stream that he did in the car. He went on that. And
Well,
then,
first off, let's start from the beginning. Go to your channel. Right, click on my channel. Then, if your error comes up, go to your notification bell and go to your last video that's got a comment on it. It's got to be your video. Click on that on your notification bell. Then click on Video Manager
underneath
the video, obviously, and then which will be about there somewhere. Then it should take you to your own Video Manager page that you can get on live that way or do whatever you gotta do. Cappuccinos is for ladies. Ha 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 ha. As for YouTube, it's only happening on my subscribed channel. Ooh.
But I text Pixie and I said, I can't go live. It's coming up with an error message. And you know what that I've sort of said? Refresh or restart.
Yeah.
As if I hadn't thought of that already.
Well, she didn't know what to do last time.
Hey,
Wagner! How you going on, my friend? How are you? Have you been having problems with your YouTube channel page like a lot of people have? So I'm hoping that
it'd let me chat in other folks' live streams.
Yeah, just not do your own.
It just wouldn't let me go on. It was coming up with the error message on my page. So,
which is a bit of a boo-boo, isn't it?
So I suppose it was just as well I did go live earlier. But I did text Pixie and I says you'll have to go live when you come in.
Yeah, we sorted it out eventually. We got right. Hey, no yawning on my live stream. It set me off.
I've just noticed the clock you didn't put forward.
I've tried, but it doesn't work.
Oh.
I can't get it going, Mrs. Peel. Get it going. It just spins round and round and round. She's going to sort it out now. Hey, Tucker's here.
Yeah, because that's for your alarm.
Hey, Tucker's here. So many little cats come say hello. Oh, it's YouTube. Doesn't surprise me. Exactly. There's always something wrong with it. Why don't you just leave it alone? When it's fixed, just leave it. Don't change anything. Can't have it being messed about. Oh, shit. Oh, what are you doing?
No, it's just moving a little.
I told you. Just move it, little, and just have to leave it. Put time back, put battery back on.
Oh,
This is breaking my clock. Oh dear. We've got 8 viewers.
Oh.
Thank you, one and all. Don't forget to share this stream on social media. Let's get some more bodies on. I stripped and serviced those lenses I bought for Chris. Really pleased. Had a bargain with them. Just need to strip the camera down now. Cool. That's not for drawing into it, for an actual proper camera. So yeah, awesome. Sounds like you got a bargain there, mate. I've been looking around on eBay and stuff, and offer lenses for my Phantom 3. So I'm still keeping an eye out, see what I can get. I might get 1 or 2 in a pack, or might just get 1. I don't know yet.
must be something.
See what's floating about. It's just a dial that's knackered.
Sort it out another day.
Yeah, just getting hammer.
I'll get up on
Oh, we had 10 viewers. We had it double figures then.
me farting about with your clock.
So, Nick, when are you planning on using your new lenses? Obviously, when the weather's a bit brighter. Have you decided what you're cooking next week?
I might do them popcorn bars.
Oh, should do some popcorn bars. Very healthy, apparently.
Yes.
She's off to get the old recipe. Should be behind you on top. There we go. Popcorn bars. A bit closer. Yeah. Popcorn bars. That's what she's making next week. Even tells you the old
Calorific value.
calories. Yes.
And the protein and the carbohydrates. The fat content. And
Hope
the fibre
to use
content.
them for some time-lapse videos. Oh, that'd be awesome. What are you doing, lad? Can't go out. It's too dark. I love time-lapse
And
videos.
there's no cooking involved.
No, well,
You have to melt the chocolate, but that's about it.
nice and easy.
And it's got dark chocolate in it,
Got what?
Rice Krispies,
Wow.
popcorn, dried cranberries,
Fried cranberries.
and marshmallows.
Ooh, marshmallows, favourite. What you doing, Benny?
So that is my next. Can't call it a baking video though, can you? No baking involved.
Healthy cooking.
Yeah.
What that?
My next project.
Popcorn bars.
Yeah.
7 viewers. Woohoo!
So it's like a
What's it like?
sweet treat for chocolate lovers, but don't want the calories.
So there you go.
So there you go.
I've got my sweet treat.
the
And got me back up. Brooklyn.
standby.
The standby. Brooklyn lag. Oh, put it up a bit. There you go. Stella, Brooklyn. Thought I'd have 1 of each to drown my sorrows in, because when you draw 1-1, it feels like a loss. But not to worry. That's life, innit?
Well, that's it.
Mrs. B's not bothered. Football's
It
football.
could have
isn't it?
been worse. You could have lost at home.
It feels like a loss. It does.
Just saying.
But we did play really, 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 really well. We deserved to win. Like I said earlier, if you don't take your chances, you're not going to win, are you?
And
And what?
tell them about the SD card that you came across earlier on. So
Yes, I found one of my old cameras.
it's not an old one. It's a new one. It's never-
Oldish.
It's
Yeah.
like a dash cam.
Dash
type
cam thing.
isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's never used it.
Never used it. I've used it a few times, but when you're
Quality.
talking into it, the sync's out of your voice is out of sync. You know what I mean? Anyway, 32 gig SD card
But you had to buy the SD card so
to go
the
with it.
camera
Yeah,
would work.
and we forgot all about it. and I went, I wonder if there's an SD card in
Well,
it. There was.
There's a story behind that, because we was up putting the bracket up on the putting the telly up on the bracket on the wall, and I found this like thing for that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it goes on your wrist.
I don't know whether it's a wrist thing or whatever.
Yeah.
And I says, oh, I says, this is for that little
That red thing, yeah.
that little dash cam type of thing.
Yeah.
So when we came down, he found it out, and then he went, ooh, he says, there's a 32 gigabyte
Yeah. So
SD card in it.
what I've done is, you know, the little, I forget what you call them now, that you put your SD cards in, that you go into, slide them into the computer, the adapter thing. I put that and the SD card into my bag for my drone. I wiped all the SD card. That's free from that. So if I ever forget the SD card again
for
my drone, I've got a spare one in the bag, so I could just whip it out, stick it in, and jobs are good.
Yeah, without having to come all the way back home.
Keep an eye on the mirrorless cameras are certainly coming on in tech now. Ooh, cool. Micro 4.
Yeah, I've got another little camera somewhere as well, haven't you?
Yeah, well, that's on charge. I'm trying to get that going.
What's that one there?
That one?
Yeah.
That's an old dash camera thing. Crap. Basically. And that's another SIM card I found, but I can't tell. SD, sorry. I can't tell what gig it is, because it don't really tell you. Probably an 8 gig that. I don't know if you can see, Mrs. Very, very small writing. I can't tell what it is.
Might help if it were right way up.
Does it tell
16.
You? Oh, that's a 16 gig, so that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's 16.
16 gigs, so I'll keep that one as well. There's another spare. So I'm finding all these SD cards that I didn't know I had. I know where I can put this. Where I can.
Well, your phone will have a slot for an SD card.
Well, I was just about to say, when I get my new phone eventually from Wish.com, I'm going to whack that in it. Yeah, that SD card that can go in there.
Yeah, well, I bet you've got a slot in your Samsung for
it. Yeah, but there's one in there already.
Oh, right.
But I don't know if that's an 8 gig or a 16 gig. I can't remember. Especially for the videos, yes. So I'm always on the lookout for a good old bargains. We've got 5 viewers now. Everybody's gone. Waffling on about SD cards.
Eagle VP, I said out for ages.
No,
I wonder if he's going to test out, see if he can get on his.
Yeah, I reckon he is.
Cheapest place for SD cards I found it is Car Phone Warehouse.
Oh, 3 for the price of 2.
Well, now he's got plenty. Now he's got. Hi, Natasha.
Hey, Natasha, how are you going on?
Now you've got plenty of spares now.
Yeah. Hey, you can never have too many SD cards.
Well, that's it. Same as you say. We're putting that one in your drone bag. If you do forget your SD card, you've got one for backup, haven't you?
Yeah. So how's Natasha? Are you all right? We're all good. She's tired. I'm peed off because we drew 1-1. What?
Yes, I know.
Anyway, there's only one assessment.
Where?
Yeah. Just forgot. Yes, thanks. Hey, cool. That's it, right then. We're all good. Just a little live stream because this is P couldn't get on. So we're trying to get on and everybody's having problems. Oh, it is here. Look, the Eagle's studying. Yeah.
And it must be a YouTube glitch because there's been a lot
of people that can't get on. Yeah.
Having the same error.
But I found a back way to get to your video manager page, which will let you on.
And that's it. So now I know about it if I can't get on any time.
Have you all had a great weekend? Yeah, not bad. Apart from the snow. That's near enough gone now. It's raining all day.
She says, yeah, I can't get onto anyone's page.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, you see, I went to somebody else's live stream when I couldn't go live myself, and I put in the chat that I were having problems. I keep getting an error message when I'm on my page, And the guy that was doing the live stream actually went onto my page and he says, yeah, I'm getting the same message.
No random tonight. I don't know. She's either A, working, or B, had the same problem as everybody else and not being able to get onto anybody's channel.
Yes, we have got a little bit left, Keith.
Yeah, a little bit left. Not a lot. Might all be gone by tomorrow.
But you know how funny Callum can be, and when he had his dessert yesterday, he says, "Oh, it's very almondy. It's nice though, but it's very almond."
Not seen it tonight, Chris. Ooh.
You're probably having the same problems as what we're all having.
Oh, she could be at work.
No, I don't think she's back at work till tomorrow.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, Keith, somebody sent me thinking through a message. I forget who sent it me for a Phantom 4, but it didn't say what it were. Loads of extras, 550 quid. Ooh, thought they had 550 quid.
As says, how's it? Did you get the 3 points?
No, they scored it last bloody couple of minutes in injury time. Hey, Bexy, sorry you came in on my stream earlier and I was shutting it down, but welcome. Yeah, 1-1, mate. It felt like a loss.
Yes.
Yes, seen it on a Facebook page. Ah, you've seen it as well, have you?
You see, I'm going to run it past Keith and see what he thinks.
Oh.
I went onto Facebook, and because obviously you and Pixie are on a lot of drone sites on Facebook, Pixie says, why don't you search for cooking channels and see if that'll boost your supporters up? There was only three that I could find. 2 have accepted, like the friends or to join, and one of them is very. So I've joined the one, but I came up with an idea of starting my own group.
There you go. Yes, that you should start your own cooking baking Facebook channel. There you go.
Yeah.
That's what it's
But
about.
I said it earlier on in the live stream earlier on. It's not necessarily just for cooking and baking. If I get a request,
Hello,
there as well, you know, all the community are welcome to join.
So if you're a droner, whack them on there.
Yeah.
If you're a singer /
I mean,
editing guru, stick them on there.
Equinox Photography, he's a photographer.
Turbies is mine, mate. Cooking.
But what I'm saying is, when I searched for the cooking groups, there was only 3. Now I joined 2, but one's a bit risque, and I don't want to associate with it.
No.
So I have unjoined it, if you know what I mean. So at the end of the day, there's only one that was suitable. And same as I said,
have you got? Yes, she has got a Twitter account.
Yes.
Well, it should be on her channel page. I think I've linked it up for her. I think.
But same as I said, you know, it's basically for the wider YouTube community, because I have got a lot of
risky cooking.
No, it weren't risky cooking. It was just the content and the whatever that was
in the post. Hey Keith, how's it going? I have a song idea for Keith. We'll love it. Ooh, says Crimo.
I think you should also start a Google community channel.
Get that out there and all.
But same as I said, I mean, there's all these groups out there for the droners. Yeah, there's the platinum YouTubers. But I want somewhere, like, I have got a lot of people on my Facebook that are YouTubers.
What's frisky cooking? Cooking,
I have got a lot of people on YouTube that I've got as friends on Facebook.
Look forward to watching that at the Crimson Fantasy.
So I came up with the idea of starting a group.
If I were you, I would create a Facebook page for it, but place your videos on a YouTube channel. Share your videos to the page. Oh, with YouTube, there is always the option of monetization. Facebook is all fake. Well, you were on about posting your videos to that channel, to that Facebook page anyway, weren't you? I am a Crimson Fantasy anime. What?
Anime.
Hante forum, lol. 800 members, and it's always active. I love my community on Facebook. You should do it too. The baking is not risky at Crimson Fantasy.
But you know, it's something that sort of just came as an idea. You know, I mean, you've got the platinum YouTubers, basically, which is aimed at the older YouTuber. If you know what I mean.
Oh, why is she going like that towards me? The older YouTuber.
No, the older.
You were doing it towards me. I'm only 26. Yo, Mr. Foundation Brian Ariel, how are you doing, young sir?
You know, it's sort of same as I said. I would have done it.
See you there, Baz. Thanks, mate. Bye.
Bye.
Drop the like button on your way out, my friend. Thank you.
You know, we sort of came. Well, I came up with the idea earlier on, and Pixie, Pixie were busy putting telly up on thing, and then they were going to match.
Yeah, I went to match. I'm not allowed to join. Oh, everybody's hello, Nightbot. Evening, folks. Everything good? Yeah, I'm good. Bit disappointed with room 1-1, but hey ho. I just got back from match about half hour ago. I want my second bottle.
Hopefully, with Mr. Pixie's help,
hey Rita,
we will. Well, you see, Rita, she does cooking as well. Yeah. She does grocery hauls, and that's what it's about.
How was the match, Pigs? We were brilliant, but we didn't take his chances when we were 1-0 up. We didn't take his chances to make it 2 or 3-0, and they equalised in about 2 minutes left of injury time, so there were no way back in it. So it ended 1-1. So good. Never mind.
So I'd like to hear all your opinions. Would you like to join if I created a group on Facebook?
Yeah. So what it is, Mrs. P's thinking about doing a group on Facebook. So for you new guys that just come in the chat, she's doing, like I said, she's doing a new group for Facebook, and it's for all us community, not just cooking videos, for anybody's videos, whatever you do, vlogging, drawing, whatever. You can all come on there and watch each other's videos. So if you'd like to join, Natasha says she joined. Yes, I would, Jeanette. Yeah. So there you go. Mrs. P will make up a Facebook page, and you can share it amongst your friends and tell them about it and let them come in, and jobs are good.
It's basically
do it.
It's basically same as I've just said. A lot of the YouTube community, I've got Facebook, and it's a place where if you can't get on YouTube, you can come and watch the videos on this. It's just like a community channel, if you know what I mean. Not necessarily cooking.
Nope.
You know, it's for where everybody can post it. I shall send links out to everybody once I've thought of a name for it. And basically, you just post your videos on there. Obviously, it's got to have my approval beforehand.
That's a bit dodgy, that. It keeps looking at a Capri. How can they look at a Capri when they don't make them anymore?
Yeah.
I was saying you look at English people and know what I'm on about. All right, Rita.
He thought I wouldn't get the joke.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was quite good after a bottle of Stella.
I did see earlier on where he says they were looking at going to Capri.
To Capri, not buying one.
Yes.
Oh, I used to love them cars. I wish I had one now. You may have more holidays, says Santa Eagle.
So yes, once I've got it all up and running, I will send a link to everybody to join, or
And put it on your about page.
well, it's just probably just go down a list and invite. You know what I mean? And if somebody I miss, let's say for instance, wants to join, just I want to join
well,
this.
if I'm on there, I'll
Yeah.
you know, check you out and everything. Then if you're good,
Natasha Flower says, "Where is everybody from?"
UK, Yorkshire,
I'm not. I'm from Nottinghamshire.
Nottinghamshire, still UK.
And the eagle is from Cleethorpes in Lincolnshire.
Lives by the sea.
Oh, what do you like to be beside the seaside?
Oh, what do you like? So there we go. All the views go.
But yeah,
It's from Scotland,
Bexley. It's from Scotland. But yes, it'd be nice to see everybody.
Hey, Nivener graphics lover, how are you?
Oh,
I'm from Cardiff, what are we in Newport? Born in Scotland. Oh, we've got two Scottish lads in.
Okay, AC is back in because you unsubbed him and.
Hey, you made it. Double O.
That boy.
Down Bader. 1, 2, 3. Hello. Drop the like for you. Nice one.
Did the job unsubscribing and resubscribing.
Exactly. Boom. Oh, we've got 14 in. Woo, 15 in.
Marisha Marshall.
Hey, I'm going to Marisha. Is this the one from Barbados? I want to go Barbados.
Told you it was Fat Boy.
Hey, there you go. Put your double O. Yeah, because I sort of subscribe to you and then subscribe back, and obviously, boom, it's worked. So there you go. Sorted. I think it's obvious where I'm from by the screen name. Watford. Sorry, mate. Eagle Eye just supported your channel. Woohoo!
So to the 15 viewers that are watching, if you came in after I was explaining, I'm on about starting a Facebook group for the YouTube community.
Are uploads working yet? I don't know.
Live streams aren't.
Mine is. That's why everybody's in mine. Woohoo!
It's basically, I was going to go live earlier on, but I just kept getting an error message on my page.
Yeah, everybody's error messaging. Error message.
Yeah. And it seems it's like a widespread thing on YouTube because a lot of people have been saying they've had the same thing.
Yeah. And even I couldn't get on my page, but how I got around it, excuse me, I went to my channel and it said error, blah, blah, blah. But I went to my notification bell at the top right hand corner, clicked on that, and I went to my last video that somebody left a comment on, clicked on that. Then I went to the video manager button that's back there, clicked on that, and then it took me straight through to the video manager as you do normally. And the left hand side, and where it says live stream, clicked on it, and boom.
Rita says someone said YouTube is updating.
What?
I hope when they've updated, I've got 1,000 subscribers.
And I've got 2 million. Send them on, kids. Too right.
and.
Oh, what? Anyone else hear about cracking down on idle subs? Yeah, I've heard that.
And I reached 800 today.
Yeah, 800 for Mrs. B. You're welcome to Barbados. Cool. Send me the airline fare. That'd be awesome.
But yeah, I suppose when we go up in morning, it'll all be sorted.
Hopefully.
Crossing both my fingers.
You never know. Or have we all lost about 6 million subscribers each? Oh, dear.
That's probably why everything's down. They're looking at everybody's channel and saying, well, they can go and they can go.
They win.
Yay!
Mrs. B.
Because I did a live stream earlier on and I was at 798.
Well done on the 800.
And somebody came in and says, no, you're not on 798, you're on 801. And what?
What? Yeah.
Pixie looked on his phone, he says, it's right. He says, you've got 801 subscribers.
No, I think you were on 803 then when I saw you. So there you go.
So, yeah. So I was surprised. But when I went on the live stream, I'd only got 798. So
Mrs. P's are buzzing.
Yeah. And what happened to Foundation Aerial doing 200?
What?
That I need.
Yeah. Where's all these 200 extra channels?
Supporters.
Yeah. Where are they all? He said I'm going to make 200 extra supporters on and then
Get me to
subscribe to get to 1,000.
And Rita, this is my next project.
Oh, he meant after work.
Oh,
Get closer. There you go. Yeah.
that is my next project. And it's a healthy, well, you can't call it a dessert, you can't call it a sweet. It says puffed rice and salted popcorn bars are a
See you off the folks. Bye. See you later, Jager. Thanks for coming in. Don't forget to smash the like button on your way out.
I'm talking.
I'm saying bye-bye to Jager.
It says puffed rice and salted popcorn bars are a revelation. Make a batch to share with friends or colleagues.
Ooh.
The bars will keep for up to a week in the fridge.
Ooh.
And it says each serving provides 90 calories.
I'm still trying to get caught up on watching. That's fine.
So basically, there's no cooking involved. You just have to melt the chocolate.
Just like that.
Mix everything in.
No.
And it's got cranberries in as well.
The Pixie Yoshi is tough. I was saying goodbye to Jager Scott. I'm getting told off.
Easy days is here.
Hey, as it is. How you going on? What's going down? YouTube bad those things.
Yeah.
Everybody's been having problems with YouTube.
YouTube's gone on strike.
It has. I'll probably get a strike now you said that.
Probably them that work at YouTube thought, sod it, I mean, bank holiday Monday off.
I'm probably saying, no, I want to put my feet up tonight.
Put everybody on lockdown so nobody can go on.
It's cup of tea time, that's it, lock. Oh, there's one that's found a way online, damn it. It's me. Yeah, somebody said that they were updating it, so hopefully by the morning, 12 hours or whatever, it'll be all good to go.
And I've probably I lost about 500 subscribers.
Yeah. I've got 1,500, I'll be down to 500. You get the naughty corner, Pixie is talking. I thought you were going.
There's only one person wears trousers in this house and you're looking at her.
That's what she thinks. You might tell me to do something. I'll do it, but I'm not saying when I'm going to do it. I'll just do it when I want to do it, not when somebody tells me.
No, I say jump and he says how I.
You got no chance. Tell her she's on me. She's on me. As easy days, and welcome and thank you for joining the live stream.
I enjoyed your live stream last night.
It was good.
Really enjoyed it.
You're funny. The trick is to make her think that it's true, Pixie. Exactly. Make them think that they're in charge.
I know I'm in charge.
Yeah. You're all too funny. Well, we try. Mrs. P is I'm just funny, Ned.
Don't call me the boss for nothing.
Don't call you that neither. You're the boss. Where's my wages? Where's my wages? Give me £10 an hour. I'm on. Come on, wages. Tight horse. Whatever you say. My boyfriend says you can think what you want now.
Yes, we enjoyed it.
We did, mate. They're quite back again. If we get notifications through and if we can get onto the page.
I would say if YouTube sorted itself out by next Sunday.
Yeah. Is it just one night a week that you go live? I'm not it. Sunday.
8 till 10.
8 till 2 hours.
No
wrong
you
with that.
know that, did you? See, I'm in the know.
She is. She knows all the right people. I'm hopefully going to get my drone up tomorrow because I'm not being able to today. Well, we had snow this morning about that deep. It's rained and now we've got that much. It's gone.
And slush.
But hopefully, it said it was going to be sunny tomorrow. Well, dry.
Keith said earlier on that it's going to be nice Thursday.
Oh, if you're still watching, Keith, might have to pop over on Thursday. A little fly. Blame.
Too late for snow. That's what we said.
It is. The April is snowing.
I got up to use the toilet at about 3:30 and it was absolutely bouncing it down.
Sunday is a regular, but I do the odd live through the week too. Ooh, I'll have to keep my eye out for that. So do we. We sort of like take it in turns. Like Mrs. P should have gone live tonight, but obviously because YouTube has been pants tonight, she's not been able to get on it.
I did do like one about 48 minutes earlier.
Yeah, she just did a little one earlier. So she says, I'll do my main one tonight while I was at the football.
Thursday,
but that's why I mentioned Thursday. Ah, there you go. Yeah. So I've lost now. What was I saying? Yeah, she did a early one, early little live stream tonight, and because I was going to football / soccer, she said she was going to do one tonight. That would be a main long live stream. But obviously YouTube was pants, and so what it is, like, I'd come on. But normally, it'll be Mrs. P will go live, then the next time it'd be my turn, then Mrs. P's turn, and blah, 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 blah.
What day is it? Tomorrow, Tuesday?
Yeah.
I might do one tomorrow evening.
Because
if you're going flying.
So your jumper, pal, you can't have my jumper. This Mrs. P bought me this jumper.
No,
this jumper.
I bought it Callum.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, but Callum didn't like it.
I've got Callum's cast-offs. I like it. It keeps me warm.
It's not a young lad's jumper.
No,
so I bought it for Callum.
She said I'm an old git.
But he didn't like it, so Pixie says...
Well, I've got to run to pharmacy before they close. I'll leave you running so you get the watch time. Thank you very much, Rita. Love you too. Don't forget to smash the like button on the way out if you've not done so already. Bye.
What, you flying? A drone?
A drone. I fly
a drone. Got a drone.
Phantom 3 standard. I'm getting there slowly. I've only had it a few months, but the weather's big pants. Mrs. P, can you send me a jumper? Haha, I'd have one. One about that big.
Can't knit, so don't ask me to knit you one. I can do like putting the things on the knitting needles and a plain stitch, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's it. I don't. You can send him a pattern.
I could probably knit a scarf or something.
Do you remember them little packs you used to get with patterns on them? Just any one of them.
They dress patterns.
No, they'd be right in a dress.
This is I got one of them.
You've got one. Oh, you got Phantom 3 standard. Ooh. I forgot where you said you were from last night. Where's you from?
It's Welsh.
It was Welsh. It's Wales, isn't it? Ah, that's
it.
Check Azy's videos. He's got really good drones ones too. I shall have a scour through them. Don't you worry about that. Oh, I'll take a scarf.
Might be waiting some while.
We've got a Sheffield United ladies scarf that you can have. There it is. Hey, there's our Betty. Where did you Betty? Hello, Betty. Betty. Ah, Betty.
Cardiff. I told you we were Welsh. They played Cardiff tonight.
You better not support Cardiff because you get banned if you do.
Think YouTube have sorted the server error.
Hey, cool. Who are they? Who are you? Who are you?
Accrington Stanley.
Who are they? Exactly. Who remembers that video from the UK? Oh, that advert.
Oh, God, that...
Betty looks ready for her next flight. She's charged and ready to go. I think she is.
And he's found an extra SD card. So he's got to spare now.
2 extras. Yeah, because what I've done is got some old cameras, that one.
In that red one, there was actually a 32 gigabyte.
32 gig. I forgot about that one. 32 gig XD card. So what I've done, I popped it in my bag in case I ever forget to put the original one
Big
in.
red bases, I remember that. Accrington Stanley, who are they?
Yeah, so I'll put the SD card out of here into my bag in case I ever forget the SD card, which I have done in the past and not been able to find.
And how it came about, when he was putting the TV up on the wall bracket, in his toolbox, there were like this wrist strap thing for it. And I said, oh, in this for that dash cam thing. Yeah. So when he came down, he actually looked for the camera, found it, and he says, oh, it's got an SD card in it. But when we bought the camera, you had to have an SD card.
You don't follow so it took work. Religious. Oh, well, that's good. I still only got the one now. I think I got yours.
Yeah, you still owe him an SD card. He can have that 16 gig one.
I think it is 16 gig.
I have no idea.
I can't remember. Well, thank you very much, Keith. Most appreciated. You can have this 16 gig one.
On top of your phone.
Oh, shit. Sorry, Mr. P swearing. Yeah, you can have that one, Keith. You want it? 50 quid. No, you can have that one. I'll give you that one.
Hey, this is the thing, big red bear. Mr. P's been parked in his spot all week.
I have.
And he's parked right on the other end.
You don't like it.
You're not being happy chappy, but hey, who gives a...
Yeah, monkeys.
Mm-hmm.
We don't care. We don't care. Have you got your drone ready and charged to go, Mr. Eagle VPs? Hello.
Nobody on this row likes him anyway.
What it is, it makes it so obvious a parking his car at the very end spot because it's easy to get to from his house. Because soon as somebody comes out, he goes straight in literally 2 minutes later.
I want to say he must be watching because the minute anybody pulls out of that parking spot, he's in like a rat out of an aqueduct.
Oh, God.
So he must sit watching. So
yes, just charged up tonight. Good lad.
But yeah, he got back in your parking spot then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
So that right is Mr. Chance.
Yeah.
Bloody yeah.
Exactly. I think that's what everybody. Because if we don't park in that spot, like him next door,
he does.
He parks there.
Then if he don't and I don't, next door but one does.
Yeah, but the old lady that lives next door, her daughter comes and picks her up. Like she come and picked her up for her lunch yesterday, and she actually parked in that spot.
Yeah, and I come back at the same time from flying my drone the other day, and the daughter were parked in there, but she was just getting the car. And she says, "If I got a few minutes, my mum's just coming out, but I'll pull out and let you pull in, so he can't get in." Take it in turns.
Yeah, well, that's it. Same as I say. The parking bays that are allocated for this row only. And there's 5 houses and there's 5 parking spots.
Well, we've just had as road retarmacked, but we haven't had the lines put back in yet.
Yeah,
and what they ought to do is put the door numbers, yeah, the house numbers in the spaces. So 4, 8,
no,
whatever.
It goes 2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
whatever.
doesn't it? You know what I mean?
Whatever. Going like, and then if he parks in end house's space, he can knock on his door and tell him to shift it because it's in his space.
But you see, everybody in this row knows what he's like. And they do everything they possibly can to stop him from parking there.
Oh, yeah. But he wants to be a biggest, parking typical, definitely. You should go and chalk it in, lol. Good idea. Burn it in the road.
Well, you see, there's a story behind that, and this is why nobody likes him, because he came to, this is before we actually moved here.
Yeah.
He came with a form to sign, and nobody had signed it, and he wanted a disabled bay marking out in our parking bays.
Yeah.
Now, nobody had signed it. So what he did was he waited for the lady next door to go on holiday, and while she was on holiday, he got the council to come and mark it out as a disabled bay. Now, the lady that lives next door to us was friends with the old lady that lived next door to her, but she's passed away now. And she rang her, and she says, "You're never going to guess what." She says, "He's waited for you to go on holiday and had that bay marked as a disabled bay, you know, behind your back or behind everybody's back." So basically, the minute she got back off a holiday, she rung the council up, and he's no right having that marked out as a disabled bay, blah, blah, blah. So the council came and burnt it off the road.
And I hope the building. Yeah.
And she stood at the front door laughing because they were burning it off the road. And ever since then, they've sort of been at one another's throats, you see. He don't like her and she don't like him.
He'll not say out to me or Mrs. P because A, I'm a bloke and he won't have a go at blokes. B, I work for the company who owns this property or who owns this estate. And I've got direct number to the place manager who looks after this estate in my works for. So if he ever has a go at me, I can just blah, 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 blah,
Breach
blah.
of his tenancy.
Exactly, ring him up and that's it, done. So that's why he won't have a go.
That's why he won't have a go at Pixie, because he knows the company that he works for owns these houses. And he knows that he's only got to go to his bosses and say, well, look, he's had a go
No,
at...
not his bosses, I'll just go straight
Well,
to the
I'm just saying, you know, he knows that without a shadow of a doubt, Pixie will go and say, look, bloke at numbers, whatever, we can always find...
Causing hassle,
yeah,
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, causing aggravation to the old people round here, you know, blah, blah, blah.
Plays us his own game.
You know...
But it's just like, if and when he does.
But same as Pixie says, he knows that Pixie works for the company, and that's one of the reasons why he won't.
Yeah, because I've seen a couple of people where it's van, you see.
And he's parked in that end spot and all it works fine.
I have. He sounds like a game player likes to make a scene. He does. He does.
And best about it, it's one of these Nissan big SUV type of things.
Oh,
you know,
it's a nice motor.
He thinks because he's got a big car, he can load it over everybody.
Hey, do you know what I might do?
What?
Get one of them yellow bikes or a couple of them yellow bikes. Park them in that end spot so they can't get in. we've got these free yellow bikes. Well, they're not free, in the city centre of Sheffield. And there's like an app that you download, and it'll cost you like 50p for half an hour to ride this bike wherever you want in Sheffield city centre. And we've seen a few down bottom.
Oh, we've seen a peppered all.
Yeah, but they're all over the place. You just dump and leave them where they are. So that's why I've just said to Mrs. P, I'll get a few of these little bikes and stick them in that parking spot.
Yeah, but you see the big red bit. As you know us, we're not that petty.
No, you just played into his mind games. Then.
Yeah, you're playing his game, and we're not that petty.
And then if there's any CCTV anywhere, we get caught. Then you
plus Pixie could lose his job as well.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, it's not worth, you know, going to them extremes. You know, basically is going to come a cropper sooner or later with his shenanigans.
Oh yeah, somebody will have a go. I can't have a
go
because I'll just get kicked out of the house and I'll lose my job. So, but I can,
you know,
go things about the right way.
But you see, the thing is, I've got a blue badge, and if I wanted, I could go to the council and I could have that parking bay with a disabled, marked out as a disabled bay for me.
Oh, your house only on there.
And same as I said to Pixie, I'm seriously contemplating doing it. If I find his car parked in that spot, once that disabled bay is marked out, you just ring council up and just say, I can't get in my parking spot. I'm disabled.
Something's in it.
Yeah, give them the license plate number and tow it away.
Oh, it's not aggravating me. It's just others around us.
Well, it's not aggravating us. It just pisses us off. It's basically it doesn't do himself any favours.
No,
he's not doing himself any favours.
Because he makes it so obvious. Nothing worse than entitled neighbours.
But best about it, Urbexy, there's 5 parking bays and there's 5 houses in this row where we live.
Yeah.
He doesn't even live on this street.
No. Well, he lives on this part of the estate, but it's like Jeanette says, the parking bays are for this row. He parks over yonder.
He's supposed to.
Yeah. Or he lives over yonder. His space is on road up top here.
But he's not even supposed to park here. But he thinks he's entitled, because the old,
Yeah.
to that parking spot.
I'm just waiting for the day that he doesn't have a go. I am.
You know, when he, you know, same as...
So he's using the other spaces. Yeah, well, not less of that language in there, please. I don't want none of that.
But you see, the thing is...
Sorry, mate, I'm going to remove that.
Same as we've said.
How do I use that? Is it that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Sorry, is that to delete that?
Yeah, keep it clean. Thank you.
But, you know, same as I've said, if he ever has a go at either of us two...
Message retracted.
Same as I said, I should just turn around and say, you've seen me walk out with 2 walking sticks. You know I'm disabled. And I'm more disabled than either of them, Pay.
Exactly. Maybe he needs to wake up in his car on its roof.
Car on its roof.
Or, I know.
Truck bog rolls all over it.
No, when his park's not in that spot, get somebody to put bricks on it.
Or if you know,
hey, Simon's in the house. How you going, old fella?
if you know somebody in the know, to come and put a clamping boot on it.
Yeah. Hey, Osby. Good day. From the South Australia.
Oh,
cloudy at 23. Oh, is it cloudy, mate?
Oh, what
dear.
a shame, Andy.
It's cloudy, but it is 23 Celsius.
Well, I suppose it's got its ups and
Yeah,
downs. We've had snow and we've had rain.
Yeah, all snow's gone now.
Fake tickets.
Yeah. Anybody know got any fake ticket websites?
Beat me to it.
I've been out your drone recently, young Andy. And good morning. This morning is obviously from the land of the Oz.
Expanding foam in the door.
That's an idea.
or around his headlights.
on his windscreen.
Or put some of that silly string on it.
Yeah. A banana in his own exhaust pipe.
or yeah.
Sugar in his tank.
Now that's going a bit far, because it causes thousands of pounds worth of damage.
It's a nice car. I know, but it was funny.
It'd be all right putting a banana up, exhausting him, starting up when we walking down. I've got, ooh.
Banana shoot tap.
Shot me with a banana.
By online, I could send them your way.
Don't. I mean, they're quite big exhausts on them. I think a potato would probably be better.
Yeah, jacket potato.
Nick says take him an hour to get in it.
Who put this on my car? I'll be there
I'm going to say, all us lot in this row stood on doorstep pissing his sense for laughing. And say, which one on you was it?
I don't know.
We all stood there laughing, so take your pick.
It's on my live stream, so I'll get blamed. Oh dear, I better delete this afterwards.
I bet he's in bed.
I bet. Full eater. Oh, warm the sheets up hard.
Oh dear.
Oh, you're gonna have a laugh about him, though. It just makes it so obvious. You know what I mean?
He's not discreet about it. He's very blatant about
Oh,
it.
yeah. He must stand in his kitchen window for hours waiting and watching. Excuse me, for whoever to come pull out of that parking bay, and then he'll leg it out, get in his car, and come back. Best thing about it, I've been parked in that parking space. He's been here. He'll be pottering about in his car, and then when he sees us coming, he'll potter about in his car even more.
Like we were when we went out flying the other day. He was actually
very difficult.
He was actually at his car, and he saw us come out, and it got the driver's door open, so it made it as though I couldn't get in the passenger side.
So I says, "Can you get in?" And he says, "No, I can't."
So we did no more. He shut his door and went round the other side.
nail in the Tudor, the Trier.
Tyre.
Tyre.
So basically, when Pixie had said to me, "Can you get in?" and I said no. So he must have thought, "Oh well, I'll never get that parking spot back if you can't get in car."
Shut door.
So he shut the door and he went round to the other side.
And then
pretending to potter about, didn't he?
Yeah, and then no sooner I got to end of the road, it was moving car.
But before I got in the passenger side, I says to Pixie, so he could hear me, I says, a better pound to a penny before we've got to end at road is in that parking spot.
Yeah, and it was.
And he must have heard us.
Yeah.
I don't give a monkey's patoosie whether he hears me or not.
Exactly.
You know, and I you know, even before I got in the car, and I says, I bet any money, I says, before we've got to end at road is in there. And lo and behold, we went slowly down the road and we looked behind us and they were pulling in. It was just biding time till we come out so we could get in that spot.
Yeah.
That's how petty it is.
It's just, and it's not as if it's a great distance between each parking space. You know what a parking space is like, you know what I mean?
But when he heard me say, no, I can't get in, he thought, oh, shit, I better go round the other side so she can get in so I can get my parking space back.
You should get a fog air horn, attach it to his motor. Every time it starts,
Bexy says, put a balloon over the exhaust running for a few seconds, then bang! Probably gave him a heart attack.
Wait a while to figure it out. I've seen Top Gear Super Glue the radio full blast. Oh dear.
Yeah, but to do that, you've got to get in car, haven't you? If you know what I mean. But yeah,
I'm not doing that.
What makes us, what riles us up so much is not discreet about it.
No,
it's very blatant about it, and that's what
so obvious.
That's what riles us up so much. It's so blatant about it.
So I don't think he likes me. Hey, frugal and farmer in the house.
Are you bothered?
No. Yeah, I wanted to go out for a drink with him. I bet he's a really interesting old chap.
But this is the thing as well. You know, when I was going to the physiotherapist the other Friday, it was that I had just come back or something. So we were parked about 3 cars down.
How would that be?
So here's me. I'm hobbling down to the car, and I said out loud so he could hear me. And I says, oh, I hope they get my knee sorted out. I says, otherwise I'm up creek we have to paddle.
Hang on, best prank ever is running a wire from the plus side of the horn from the brake lights every time he tries to slow down the horn will blast. I like that one, that's a good one.
They're all giving us these ideas.
I know. You'll get us in trouble, you're not. You get me kicked out of the house.
But you know what I mean, and I don't give a monkeys what he hears me say or what he thinks. You know.
I can't get out from the beer.
We get me a drink of
What do you want?
Something fizzy.
Something fizzy.
Shift
him up then.
I'm trying to.
Hello. What's your touch? Hey.
Simon says that's a brown bear, not a red bear. But yeah, you know, he's got no empathy for anybody. That's another thing that riles us up. He's got no empathy for anybody whatsoever. So, but I think only time is shown a bit of decorum. The lady that lives next door to them, she lost her daughter to cancer. And basically, we had the word that they wanted everybody's cars moving. So basically, the hearse and the funeral cars could go from here. But that's the only time I've ever seen him show any empathy. And that's it. Natasha, every dog has its day.
Just that glass, Bobby. It was funny, 10 o'clock.
Yeah. But yeah, some as I say, he basically couldn't give a monkeys about anybody but himself. You know, he's the kind of person, I'm all right, Jack. You know, bugger everybody else. Send a rat in the house.
There's one already in there, it's him.
Keith says, bed is calling, so going to say good night.
Night, Keith. See you Thursday, my friend. I'll probably see you online before then.
Hopefully. Pardon me.
Pardon you. That's if we haven't won lottery.
He is very narcissistic, frugal.
Oh, hey, that's a big word for Saturday night, Monday night. I don't do none, big witch. Nah, you're on it. Yes, sir. We'll see you later, Keithy, my friend.
He is. I would class him as a narcissist.
Yeah.
Thinks the number one.
Oh, yeah. God.
Very much so.
Definitely. See if I can get this in the bin. Oh, what's in? Hey! In it goes. Does he live alone? No, he's married.
Well, you see, this is the thing. It tells everybody his wife's disabled, but she's more able than what I am.
Christmas time, they left the car in that spot. I went on the tram, and the tram's quite a walk away. So if she's disabled, I'm 33.
The only respite that we get from them
They go away.
is they must have a caravan or something somewhere. Because, hi, Marie.
Hey, Marie's in the house.
Because when all
away.
the roadworks was going off, they went away for a few days.
Yeah.
So
I dated a lady, narcissist, and they drive you crazy. Oh, dear.
you know, so that's the only time that we have any respite is when they go away.
When they go away.
There's no conflict. Same as I say, basically, all us in this row stand together, basically.
Exactly. Says, when I moved, he didn't know what hurt him. Bought a burner phone, and the poor bugger had pizzas delivered. Taxis all night. Oops, the final insult was chaining his driveway case.
Well, you can't really drive. Basically, they live in the end house, and he's got a big fence all the way around.
Oh, yeah. Shaking Stevens made a song about crazy. He did. I used to love Shaking Stevens. Crazy.
No, you drive me crazy.
You drive me crazy. I used to love him. Oh, yeah.
So basically, yeah. So he lives in his own castle, so to speak, because he's got a big high fence all the way around his house.
No, he's not Welsh. Well, I don't know. I don't think so. I think he's English. Or you know about Shaking Stevens. High fences makes good neighbours.
He's not even a neighbour of ours.
No.
Not even a neighbour of ours. He lives across the way.
Marilyn Monroe? What are you going on about now?
You know, but he thinks because he's old, he's got rights, and he hasn't.
No. Well, it's just what it is, Marie. It's somebody who parks in a particular parking spot because it's closer to their house, even though it's not on their row of houses. And as soon as somebody zooms out of that parking spot, literally 2 minutes is in there again.
So do shotguns.
The bloke who was a complete idiot. Best bit of fun I have had for ages. Just in the pain in the backside, Marie. Exactly. Definitely.
A big one.
And
as I say, he thinks because he's old, he can run roughshod over everybody.
Yeah. Love that word when zoomed out. Do that again. Yeah, went zoom. Zoom out.
You know, it's same as we've said. He must lead a very sad life if he sat watching from his house, waiting for somebody to come out of that parking spot.
I've just thought, you know, it's a pity you can't drive. You know, say if we ever want to from the shop, which is just out road from us, as big as the Walmart, whatever. You could nip your car, go down. I'll stand in that spot,
lay down its spot.
lay down, whatever. Sit down on the spot with my arms folded, and if he comes over and says move, I'll tell him to do one.
Say no, I'm having 40 winks.
Yeah, I'm a bit tired. I've got cramp in my legs, so I've had to sit down. You know
I had a fainting spell.
Yeah.
I can't get up too quickly because
I feel a bit dizzy. Oh, I got my wife's back. She can help me up. Then you're gonna have to wait till the car's in.
Yes, he is very petty.
Oh, definitely. No, I've done that before.
In a car parking space.
Sometimes you've got to say argument's sake, you're in a big shopping centre and
or get a
space
get a sign and put it in space and put no entry.
Or it's like,
hey boss man,
hey boss man in the house. You're not live tonight, Mr. Boss Man. That's very unusual.
Get Callum to help.
Yeah. Callum, you can't go on the Xbox. You got to stand in that space all day.
Get some traffic cones.
Yeah, he'll probably move them.
You can fill the parking space up. Callum can line it top, and you can line it bottom.
Even better idea. Just hire a skip and just leave it there.
That would piss him off.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Not been feeling too good, son. No. Okay, my friend. No worries.
A lot of people have been having problems with the channels as well tonight, me included.
Yeah, not been able to get online. Been a bit of a pain. I had to go via the back door entry, and that's not being rude. Or anybody says. Make remote control carry. That's a good idea, actually.
As soon as it goes out,
Drone cones.
Yeah,
Drone cones. Right, it's gone. Get them off.
Build a drone from a cone.
Yeah, drone cones. Empty a kitty litty box in there.
Or a bag full of rubbish. Oh dear.
Well, I think drone cones is the best one yet. Rude Pixie. Mr. P, that sounds hard.
If you knew what we're talking about, boss man, you'd agree with us.
Yeah, it's basically a quick recap. Basically, Mr. Bossman is a bloke here, makes it so obvious about parking in this particular spot. In this row of houses, there's 5 houses and 5 spaces for this row. He don't live on this row. He lives in that down over yonder somewhere, and he always parks on the end space. But he makes it so obvious,
and he thinks it's his.
So me and a couple of neighbours have been trying to get in this end space whenever we can. And it's like, say I go to the shop in my car. It must be looking out at the kitchen window or what have you, and he'll zoom, like parking, like start his car off and zoom straight into its spot. See, that's why we're thinking about these. We're not doing it, obviously, but this is what we feel like doing to him. Hopefully I'll start feeling better soon. I see the diabetic nurse tomorrow afternoon. Cool. Hopefully she can sort you out, my friend. Yeah, I've dealt with people with when I was a carer before. I've dealt with people with who were on diabetic food. So hopefully they will be able to sort you out, my friend.
Yeah, it's basically
zoom in his parking space. Exactly.
It is basically a pain in the rear end.
He is. I wouldn't mind, but he makes it so
obvious.
It's unbelievable. He's a miserable old goat. He is. He is, Miri.
That's a polite word for him.
Yeah, that's been clean. Yeah. I'll send the traffic codes and get them made.
Can you imagine remote control
drone cones?
Hey, that might it might catch on.
Drone cones. So we see any drone cones, eh?
He says followed by penalty tickets.
Yeah, 8 ones.
Can you imagine him throwing a wobbly?
It'll be like, he'll pick them up, put them to payment, sidewalk, and then I'll wait until he's put them both in. He'll get in his car, and I'll lift them up. I will zzz, 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 then next one, zzz, 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 and put them back where he's just picked them up from. I'll just keep on doing that till he gets up. That'd be hilarious.
On that note, I'm going to leave and reverse out to finish my TV show before bed.
Okay, Mr. Bossman, thank you for coming in. Most appreciated, my friend, and hope you feel better soon.
Bye.
See you later, my man. Right, I'm off. Gonna dose myself upon a leggy tablets and get an early night at 25 to 12. All right, Nick, my man. You have a good one and sleep well.
I don't think we'll be going too much longer.
No.
Bye.
Been on a while. Take care. Thank you. Bye. See you later, my friend. See you, boss man. See you, Nick. Have a good one.
You see, Simon says paint the door numbers on the road. We can't do that.
No.
Only the council can do that.
That's council department. Even though these are council properties, they own the road. It's a bit complicated. But if I had a word with my gaffer and if we did own the road, I said, can I do this? And he said, yeah, but you've got to get permission from your neighbours who live on that road. They'd all say,
yes.
Yeah. Bye to the levers.
Well, same as I was saying, I have got a blue badge because I get disability.
Yeah.
And if I so wanted to, I could go to the...
I bet he's on that bloody way.
I think it sounded like that ironing board again. Trying to get on that telly.
Mm.
And if I was so minded, I could go to the council and say, well, look, I'm disabled. I want that end parking spot as my disabled bay.
Exterminate traffic cones on patrol.
So I'm seriously considering it, actually.
Definitely.
And same as we've said, if he does keep parking in that spot and that is my designated parking spot, just ring up the council and say, well, look, registration number so-and-so keeps persisting on parking in my disabled spot. Can you come and tow it away? It'd soon stop parking in it then if you got it towed away.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, I'm standing in the road with Ivis.
So, yeah. But you see, same as we've said, if I was to do that, the neighbours would be behind me.
Oh, yeah, without a shadow of a doubt.
You know, they basically, you've got to have the 5 people in the row give their permission for you to have that as your designated parking bay.
Yeah.
And we know for a fact that everybody would say, yeah, go for it. I'll sign it, no problems.
Definitely. Right, on that note, guys and gals, I think I shall close it down. I'd like to thank Mrs. P for joining me.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. And everybody else in the chat, thank you very much for coming in. You should watch him all day if he watches you. Oh, stop that.
Got better things to do with his life than watch him all day.
And thank you to everybody else who's watching in the background. Thank you to all the others before that came in and now gone to bed. Bye. And we shall see you all later on. Whenever.
Tomorrow, probably.
Tomorrow, probably, most likely. Who knows? Oh, quick before everybody goes, don't just go yet. I found a new app on my phone because I can't go live on my drone because I've got an Android phone. You can only go live on Apple phones. I found an app that there's YouTube service where it records the screen, so you'll be able to see everything I see whilst I'm flying, and you'll be able to hear me speak. So what I'm going to do is tomorrow, hopefully, if the weather's nice, is go live via my drone, so you'll be able to see what I see.
But the only problem
I won't be able to see the
chat.
chat. So if Mrs. P knows I'm live, she'll probably come in the chat and says, don't talk to him because he can't see the chat. So watch out for that. Don't know what time it is going to be. Might be early in the morning or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll be his eyes and ears.
Yeah, and hopefully I've got enough data on my phone. And then I've got a good signal. If not, damn.
Yeah, so he's worked that one out as well. How to go live with his drone But the only downside is it won't be able to see the chat.
So anything I press on my phone, say if I want to do a certain thing with it, like point of interest where it spins around in a large circle, you will see me actually doing that, and I'll
As it
say,
happens.
I'm now going to do point of interest at this point. Click before menu will come up, and I'll say point of interest. So you'll see it all happening, hopefully. All right then, guys. That'll be it for tonight. So I shall see you all, or we shall see you all, including Tucker the photo bomber.
Yeah, licking his chops.
Licking his chops.
Eating
Yeah,
something.
be something. See you all tomorrow or whatever. See you later, guys. Bye. Yeah.
Ray's just come in.
Sorry, Ray. Hello and goodbye. And now close it down. See you later. I'll send the fake penalty tickets to you. All right, mate. See you later, guys.
Sorry about that, Ray.
Sorry, Ray. Good night. Bye.
Bye.